Alright, we just played Pipeline. Jacob, what did you think?
It was an enjoyable game, but not one that I would necessarily spend money on.
I'm conforming to YouTube's arbitrary standards.
Alright, Sophia, what did you think?
Alright, I liked some aspects of it. I liked the pipeline building. I liked the economic building. There were several things about it I hated. One is the meaningless spatial orientation. We've got these pipelines in the middle of the table, we've got these actions laid out, and the way those actions are laid out doesn't matter at all. They're in a nice little cross, but the game would be exactly the same if they were just arranged in a nice little grid. And we've got these workers that we're supposed to move around to take different actions, but they shouldn't exist either, because where your worker is never matters in the game, and if putting a worker on a space doesn't matter, it shouldn't be a piece that exists. We should just be saying what action we're taking, instead of having that.
Jacob, you just thought it was enjoyable, but not by enjoyable?
Yeah, I don't know. I was less enamored with the whole building the pipeline grid thing. But like, it's something that could be interesting if it was changed how it does, but it's just not the kind of thing. Like, how this is implemented, the grid is not something that is appealing to me. And the tech tree, like, was interesting at the start. Like, I liked taking tech right out the gate, but it seems like such a wasted action on the last turn, because you can very easily get zero return. Like, that's $20 worth of points that goes into it. You get no inherent value out of it unless the variation icon that cares about them is out. So like, first turn it's great, but you don't have the money to do it.
Right.
Last turn it seems terrible, and then you have all the money and time in the world to get it done.
Sure. I thought that seemed okay, because even though they're worth a lot less on the last turn, $20 is also worth a lot less on the last turn.
True. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't necessarily dissatisfied with this.
Right.
As I said, the pipeline is the thing that, like, just doesn't appeal to me as a mechanic necessarily. Like, it's something that could be implemented in a way that matters, but I would want a bigger logistics element to it. This is just like arranging a line, like tiles, so that the color goes in a line, and the color goes in a line, and the color goes in a line, and the three colors intersect at some point, and the color goes in a line, and the color goes in a line. Like, there is no logistics in it. It's just placing out tiles, and the reward you get for like putting extra effort in it, it doesn't feel worth the mental energy that I would expend on it.
Yeah, I think that this is probably a great game for people that like that sort of puzzly type of game. That's not really for me.
I want a game that's entirely this. I want just this as a game.
I do like the economic aspect of having the permanent contracts versus the like better payout offers that you can go for, versus selling to the market is actually viable instead of a thing you have to do to get money when you're poor, but not the thing you want to be doing. I like that is a thing you want to be doing. So instead of it being competing for these, it is, you can see an opportunity of, oh, two people at the table have not set up to take advantage of the thing, now I can take advantage of the thing. Instead of the game funneling you to choice A or choice B, you have choice A, choice B, or choice C, which is better. And that's not a thing you necessarily see in economic games, where the general market is a viable thing to do.
Yeah, although it did feel weird that the refined markets and the crude markets entirely reset after both of the first 2 years.
But they don't entirely reset. They entirely reset because we did not hit them hard.
Yeah, in our game, they entirely reset.
Correct.
And I'm not sure if that was just because of poor play on our part, or if
well, if I played it again and I felt like going for, like, if we played again and I saw both of you take contracts early like you did, because I did a different first action, I would just not even touch contracts at that point.
Yeah.
I would buy tanks, and I would just try to, like, buy cubes, upgrade cubes, sell cubes, buy cubes, upgrade cubes, sell cubes.
That's what I would have done if I knew, because I misunderstood a role where if I'd known that was a thing, I totally would have just, because I got my pipeline pretty good early, where I could have just been upgrading blue stuff and then selling it, and I feel like that would have been better than trying to complete contracts every time. I'm sure there's a lot of, and again, this is just the first play for all of us, I'm sure there's a lot more that you can do in this game. I'm just not interested in learning all of the things you can do in this game. I mean, there's so many economic games that we play that I would rather play than this, but I'm sure for, you know, the people that like these particular kinds of puzzly elements to economic games, they would appreciate it.
Yeah, I would play this again if someone wanted to. It's not my favorite. It's not the best game I've played recently, but it's.
Yeah.
Since I didn't set this up, is this totally random or is there some structure to it?
It's totally random. There's an extra. There's 3 each of the 4, 5, 6, and 7 for a total of 12, and we just totally we choose 9.
So you could, in theory, end up with 12 being a full upgrade, and you could, in theory, end up with a 777.
Yes. And the fact that the 7s were at the end were just coincidence. That would have been a very different game.
So this is both interesting in that, like, this is a thing you have to read and understand to do well. Like, comparing this with what is over here and being like, what are the pipes I need to prioritize the doubles on? A, but B, in really rare instances, you're going to see where one color is going to dominate the game because it is either the thing that nobody can do because it's like way too much effort and you can just optimize your tile plays by ignoring it, or there's the one color that is so ridiculously easy to just triple upgrade that that's the first thing everybody's going to do is just set up to, you know, take 3 tiles and, you know, or 4 or 6 tiles or whatever, and shoot the moon on blue, let's say, and then just go straight, and so the blue market is like...
Right, and seeing some different valuation tiles might be interesting. I noticed in the appendix of the rulebook there's some valuation cards that are like just reward blue or just reward orange, for instance.
And so that's the thing, at the end of the game, it's like, are you getting more out of just developing your pipe network? Are you getting more out of throwing cubes over here? Is scoring those, you know, can you just create an engine where you get to ignore this and just like build and build and build on one of those things?
Anyway, Andy, you got my nice pipeline in your shot, right?
Yeah.
Notice how large it is and how impressive it is.
Sophia's pipeline is very impressive. We're all very impressed with your pipeline. I said at the start that I thought this was going to be your cup of tea, and at least that element was. But yeah, I think all of us probably would, you know, rather play some of those economic games I have on the shelf over this. But, you know, I'm sure this appeals to a lot of people, and, you know, those people will enjoy it. All right.
I think it's a fun